All right. Home Squad Sports. Hope everyone's been having a great week. We got an absolutely loaded show tonight. Got some breaking news that we can't wait to go over. Very excited, very excited. Hope everyone's been having a great week, like I said, and we get right into it. Dalton, before we get into it, get our top six picks and our top six picks. Crazy. All right, top six picks, breaking news, all that jazz. How you doing this week? And anything you looking forward to before we get into it?
I mean, man, the year's come to an end. It's bittersweet,
Yeah.
because that means the playoffs coming up.
Yeah.
The nitty gritty, the good games, meaningful games are coming up, but it means the end of
sure.
the year's coming up too. So it kind of sucks, but excited to see how everything plays out, man. Who's gonna make it?
Yeah, I know it's getting to nitty gritty. A lot of playoff talk here tonight. A lot of playoff talk, and maybe some Trailblazers in the playoff game as well with some stuff we're about to break. So can't wait for that. But yeah, a lot of matchups. We got a de facto playoff game, pretty much a playoff game this week in the Oregon Ducks and USC. We'll get into that, but let's get into some news. Breaking news. Let's get into some recruiting news. Some of our guys, we've came across on the camp trail have really kind of blown up and really moved their way up the ranks. One of those guys, if you're familiar with the program we've kind of put on, is Corey Daly, quarterback out of Texas. He is a big, just huge quarterback, just prototypical quarterback, and he's an absolute dog. And today was a big day for him because 247 came out with some updated rankings, and Corey Daly is now a 4-star overall and number 13 quarterback in the class in the nation.
Nice. Good to see him getting recognition he deserves.
Hell yeah, Corey. Shout out to him. Talked to him today and just told him congrats. And he will be headed to Pitt. So Pitt gets another quarterback. Mason Heichel, freshman sensation quarterback. Well, they got another one right behind him. And our guy, Corey Daly out of Texas. Big gun, just crazy arm strength, and very talented dude. At the end, we will show his Elite 11 highlights from the regional that me and Dalton covered. But definitely got to get a shout out to him. It's going to be a big future here for him, big 4 years ahead. And he's already getting some articles and some high praise, which is well deserved because this guy can absolutely sling it. What do you think of Dalton, of our guy Corey being named 4-star?
I mean, it's awesome, man. He's working hard. Big arm, huge arm.
Big arm, man.
Comes out quick. Cannon.
Yeah.
So he deserves it. Big body, tall. Everything you want in a quarterback, really, I think. So
Hell yeah.
it's good to see him get his 4-star, and I think he deserves it, man.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Got a lot of our guys here out here getting some love. We got our boy Jason Wright, freshman quarterback at Buffalo, playing right now. Hopefully get some reps tonight. They got him some packages throughout this year. So shout out to our boy Jason and all of our guys on the come up. And then our guy Will Jackson is going to be Virginia Tech this weekend, 2027 quarterback. So shout out to Will, and maybe we'll probably get to meet James Franklin this weekend. So shout out to him. A lot of news, and that's only going to be it's only going to be coming because we're working on a quarterback list right now, 2027. And let me tell you, some of the guys are already starting to talk to has been crazy. And we got some big news because we got a big interview coming up with a player we will announce here shortly. And it's only getting bigger and better for some of the guys we're getting to talk to before they go off to college, and maybe guys that are already in college. And I can't wait because these are stars of tomorrow. The guys that are making plays tomorrow. We're getting to talk to them today. And it's going to be awesome. So let's get into some news, dog, before we get into the top six. I think it's everyone's stating the obvious. James Franklin hired at Virginia Tech. What do you think about the move? Is it a good move? Was this his only option? I feel like Virginia Tech pretty much just won the race against themselves right now, in my opinion. And I think they were maybe the only person calling James Franklin. But what'd you think?
Yeah, good. I think it's good for them. He showed he can win some games. Playoff. He made a playoff. 1-1. I mean,
Yeah.
He had one bad year at Penn State, really. Got fired. He can't win the big games, but I think he can win the ACC here a couple of years. I mean, the ACC is never a dominant team
No.
for 10 straight years or nothing. His team might be good 1 or 2 years, but you always got a chance in that conference, it seems like. So I think it's a good move by both parties here.
I agree. I think it's the right fit right now. Who knows? Do you think it's going to be a situation where if James Franklin just gets a couple good years and he's off and at him, he's gone, he's going to go for the next big gig? Or do you think this is going to be a long tenure here in Virginia Tech for him?
I could definitely see him getting a bigger offer in a couple of years, after he wins ACC once or twice. He'd leave. I think he'd leave too, but I don't know, he's getting old. Maybe he wants to make his mark there. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I think that's the big question right now. And everyone knew this is probably where they were going to go at the coaching. We reported that it was close to getting done 3 weeks ago, and it kind of just strung out for some reason. So that was kind of crazy to see. And that James Franklin finally lands on his feet there at Virginia Tech. We'll see how it goes with recruiting. Like we said, our guy, William Jackson, will be Virginia Tech this weekend on a visit. So shout out. We'll keep you posted. Let's get some other recruiting news here, Dalton. Lil Rayola decommitted from Nebraska. Dayton Rayola, Dylan's little brother. What do you think about this? Does this mean that Rayola might go to the league? Is he in the portal? What do you think?
Maybe he just don't want to play. Maybe he wants to make his own path. It could be a lot of different things, So, or he just has somewhere he likes better. We don't know. We'll find out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I don't know. It could be a lot of things.
Yeah, could be. It could be. Could be nothing. Could be something.
Could be the breakout TJ Latif's having.
Oh wow!
Right now, the freshman.
Shout out TJ Latif. It could be that they're probably like, hey, we're probably going to go with him next year. You'll sit. Probably won't. Probably have the red shirt, but I don't know. I mean, do you think Rayola's out the door? I mean, he's not a senior. He's.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm just saying Latif has a backup next year.
Yeah. Probably be
third string,
quarterback
and then,
30.
Then Latif's playing really good, and he's got his chance so far. So.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not the biggest Dylan Rayola guy, but I mean, I wasn't hating on Dayton just because I don't like Dylan. So I mean, I wish the best for him. I was kind of maybe wanting to see them play together because of the Mendoza brothers. You got Mendoza brothers playing. That seems that's probably who they're going to go with next year. We'll see. But we'll keep you posted. More recruit some of our guys. But that was I think rounds up the recruiting news. Oh yeah, Pop-Tart Bowl here. They're going to be sacrificing 3 Pop-Tarts. Uh-oh. It's going to be getting crazy for the Pop-Tart. I don't know what this means.
Me either.
But I had to put it in.
They're going to put them in the.
Hilarious.
They had a toaster oven before. I remember.
Yeah. Well, they go. Yeah, they actually go in the toaster oven and then
they pop out.
Yes, but I think now they're taking 6 mascots or something like versions of a Pop-Tart maybe, and they're sacrificing 3 of them or something. Does this mean they're getting rid of 3 flavors?
Probably not.
What was your favorite flavor of Pop-Tart? I'm the cinnamon sugar one.
Cinnamon brown sugar.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only really one that's
wild berry too.
Yeah, the classic. That's kind of a classic one, right?
It's got the cool design on
it. Yeah.
It's like purple and blue.
And then if you was like when you were young and like you really wanted just something like real chocolatey and shit, like that real chocolate, like the kind of like the Oreo one they had.
The cookies and cream?
Yeah, that one was gas.
They had some good ones. Hot fudge sundae.
But that freaking cinnamon brown, it was any time of the day or night.
That was the best one.
Yeah,
I haven't had it in forever either.
That was. I wish we could pull the numbers and see like.
Strawberry's classic too. That's the one right there. I mean, I
don't think I ever really had the strawberry.
That's strawberry or cherry. I think they look the same, but I think that's strawberry right there.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had. I think I maybe have had it. Oh yeah, I've had the strawberry. Yeah,
strawberry's nice.
Yeah, it's kind of classic, I guess. But okay, what about the least favorite? Do you have one that you're just like, all right, I hated this Pop-Tart?
The chocolate chip cookie dough.
You remember that? Oh yeah.
No icing on it. There's no icing. Or there's like
it was really dry, kind of.
There's barely any icing. Yeah, it was like the chocolate streaks.
Yes.
It wasn't the full icing, man. It's kind of weak.
It's bland.
I didn't hate it, but
it's kind of bland.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
none of them really suck.
We'll see who gets sacrificed to the Pop-Tart Bowl. I think that's the one. Is that the? I think that's the December 27th bowl. I think one of them, one of those that day. But we'll see how it shakes out. We'll see who gets sacrificed. So, hot off the presser, off the toaster oven there. News with Pop-Tarts, got to go that. So Dalton, want to get your thoughts on this next news. I don't know if it's true or not. I know some people are saying it's not true. Some people are saying it is. What do you think about the possible reports that Arizona State quarterback Sam Leavitt is going to be shopping around him and his camp for a better opportunity with all the dollars they're throwing these days? Do you think that's true?
I mean, probably. I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, me either.
Jordan Tyson's leaving. So
right.
He ain't got nobody to throw to next year. I mean, get out of there on it's all they're getting's good.
That's true. No, that's true. I think that's valid. I think it's true. I think he should leave. And I think Dillingham should leave too. I know he's an Arizona State guy, yada yada, but I just think if you really want a national championship, I mean, I don't know if you've seen it, but like 3 days ago, I don't know if it was Monday or whatever, but Dillingham came out and he was like, we need everybody to get involved with NIL. I mean, anybody who you think of around here, get involved. We'll get you involved some way. He was like car washes, burger joints, anybody, get involved. We need your help. And then a couple days later, it says his quarterback is out here possibly shopping for a payday. Possibly he's like, yo, I'm trying to keep my quarterback here. I need your help. So if you have to, I mean, as part of a head coach, you got to fundraise, but wherever Lane Kiffin goes next year, if it's at Ole Miss or if it's Florida, wherever, he's not going to have to fundraise or do what Dillingham just had to do. So I'm like, Dillingham, if you really want a national championship, bro, like I think you should go if he gets offered. If Sam Levitt leaves, would you want him for your Florida Gators?
Oh yeah, I'd take him
You want him in a heartbeat?
for sure, dude.
Okay.
I think he's really good.
I don't hate that. I don't hate.
Better than Deej.
Oh yeah, he's better than Lagway. He's mobile, man. He's actually mobile. Yeah, he's actually mobile. I think he's just calm, cool, and collected. I had a feeling when it said he was out for the season, it was like he's hurt, and I was like 2 seconds later, he's out for the season. I'm like, I had a feeling that this was probably going to maybe happen, and they're already.
Jeff Sims playing nice now.
He is. I mean, he's been around the block like 3 times, so I expect it. But shout out to Jeff Sims. Hey, shout Jeff Sims. You're right. Shout credit where credit is due.
He's been a lot of places. Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere else.
He was he was somewhere else too, right?
Probably.
I think he was at all those places multiple years.
I think so.
Yeah.
I know he was at Georgia Tech. He started there.
Yeah.
As like a freshman or something.
Yeah, shout out to him. We'll see where Levitt goes if he stays put. If the Florida Gators will put their hat in there and try to get Sam Levitt. We did talk about Summerall here. There was reports that Summerall was meeting with your Florida Gators, Dalton, and pretty much all of a sudden, as soon as that came out, it backtracked and they said, no, that's been canceled, been pulled off the table. And it says Summerall removed himself from discussions, which I don't think that was the case. I think your Florida Gators called Summerall and said, hey, we like you. We know we got this interview scheduled, but we think we got our guy. It was great talking, and I think their guy is Lane Kiffin. Do you think I'm right or I'm wrong?
I mean, I think so, but you never know. It could be. I mean, he could have another job offer, or he could have a job already on the table.
Where? What better jobs is Summerall going to get right now better than Florida Gators right now? Honestly,
none.
Exactly.
LSU if they offered him, but
I think this is a good thing. This is the best thing for you. This is the best thing for the Florida Gator fans right now.
I didn't want this guy. He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's cool.
Yeah.
He's good for Arkansas or something.
Yeah.
But not for Florida.
No, I agree. I think what you all have to do is lock in on Lane. I think that's what you're doing. I think either they're saying, I think there's already a silent agreement backdoor that Lane's coming to Florida. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm not biased in either way. I love Lane Kiffin. It's on record. It's my guy, favorite coach, him and Dan Lanning. But I just think because he goes on Pat McAfee and gives the most PR thing you've ever seen in your life, like just the most generic interview. I stopped what I was doing of my day, make sure I was watching this interview, watch Pat McAfee the first time in however many months, and we get nothing. It was a big nothing burger, which is good. I just think he doesn't want anything to come out while they're still in the playoff, which I do respect, but I do think it's a done deal in Gainesville, a.k.a. Lanesville.
That'll be the name.
It's gonna be Lanesville, Florida. I think. If you don't get Lane Kiffin, what are you all gonna do? Just give me one name or just thing. Just what are you gonna do?
Dillingham, man, I guess.
Oh wow! At least offer him.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
He's good.
Yeah. I think. But I do think he's your best option, man. You got to get Lane. Everyone knows
definitely.
that. Yeah, it's obvious right now. But you can go back on our channel and go back. Probably 12 months ago, you'll probably hear me saying, Gators need to get Lane. The Gators need to get Lane. Call him now. Just do it now. Looks like they're finally doing it. But, Dalton, let's get into some playoff talk, man, before we get to the top 6. This is big. The committee has yet proven again that they don't know what they're doing, in my opinion. What do you think of the playoff rankings?
Why don't you think that? Who do you not like where they are here?
Well, Alabama to go down to 10 is absurd. I said on this program a few weeks ago that Oklahoma was trying to be party poopers. They were trying to ruin somebody's party. Well, damn it, they might have a damn seat at the party because they're at 8 now. But them in front of Notre Dame, I got a big, big problem with. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it now. I'll say it again. I have the biggest problem with an ACC team getting in this year, and I have the biggest problem with a G5 team getting in this year. So, what are your thoughts on this, Dalton? Where did the committee get it right? To you, in your opinion, did they get it perfect? Are these guys is it right where it is? What do you think?
I mean, it's looking like she's going to end up getting a team in. They're going to have Miami is going to win, or Georgia Tech, or Pitt. I mean, they'll probably be ranked.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They automatically get a team in, right?
Yeah.
I hate that. They don't. There's not an ACC team this year that deserves it.
I mean, yeah, that's how it works, though.
I know, and I have to say this is not how it should be.
I like it.
You like it? Why?
Why not?
We want
every conference. That's
you're saying you don't want the 12 best teams.
That's why it's a Power 4 conference.
You're saying you don't want the 12 best teams in, though.
Or then what's the point of conferences then if you ain't gonna have it?
What point of conferences? Well, now you're really getting breaking. It might not be any point. So yeah.
All right. Well, there's conferences still, so you gotta have a reason for them.
I think
they're gone.
I think conferences is a more of a racket. Conferences are they're each their own business. Their own LLC. I think that their own corporation. I think it's more of it's better for fan bases, for rivalries. I think conferences are a thing. Travel, save money. I think it's more of a money thing. That's why the only thing conferences really exist. That's why I think. And I think the reason they're going to put Miami in's a money thing. But I don't get the G5. If you really like money, you'd put another SEC team in. And that's what kills me. That's what really kills me because these aren't the best 12 teams in the nation.
No. Of course not.
I mean, it sucks. It sucks, man, because I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't like the way it's heading. I'm actually love the G5. We got a big announcement coming up, and it's going to be proof that we are advocates for the G5. We love the G5. It's the best. But I don't think they deserve a seat at the table this year. Doesn't mean next year, 12 months, I won't be saying 2 G5 teams should be in. It could be very well to be the case.
Oh,
I'm not saying that's not possible.
It's fine.
Because there's some people who say the G5 should never get a seat at the table, which I don't agree with. They do sometimes. But this year, don't do it. Don't do it. You got to fix this, NCAA. This is only another reason why. Add this to the many reasons why the SEC, the Big Ten, they should break away from NCAA.
I wish BYU would beat Tech, man. Tulane BYU would be a good game.
Well, let's look at the top 25, before we get into our announcement. This is the CFP top 25, which does not have James Madison in it. I don't think Arizona State should be ranked right now. That's my hot take. I don't think that should be in here. James Madison is getting screwed. They're getting screwed bad. And I feel bad for them. Do I think they should be in the playoff? No. But they still should be in the top 25. So is there anything that you like? Is that the only, maybe you have a problem with James Madison not being in there? Or is there anything that you see before we get into really big announcement? What do you think about the top 25 to the committee?
I don't have any problems with them really this week. I think it's pretty good, man.
You think Arizona State's a ranked team?
I mean, 25, it don't really matter.
But I know.
I can make it as the top 12, so.
I'm glad Louisville's not in there because they've just shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, hell no.
They shot themselves in the foot.
Get Louisville out of here.
Yeah. I mean, not even hating, just kind of keeping it real.
Yeah.
It's just they just haven't done what they're supposed to do, man. And it sucks. I think it's more of a personnel. People think it's a coaching. But we'll see how it shakes out. I just wanted to get your thoughts on top 25 because
I mean,
it's the big reason. The only reason why I pretty much put in here is for our announcement is because James Madison's not in here because we know where they would be.
The Andy being the 6th ranked 2-loss teams kind of weak.
Yeah,
they got good wins.
Hey, this is the first time where I've actually been proven wrong with Vandy.
I mean, they really don't have that many good wins. Good wins at the time when they beat LSU. Missouri.
They play everybody close, and they don't get blown out. That's a good thing. But let's go ahead, Dalton. While we got some people still piling in here. All right. I think we might be the first ones that are going to do it. I know there's been a little bit of chatter we've mentioned the past couple weeks, but we were talking about the playoff bracket and how there shouldn't be a G5 this year, but we still love the G5. I think that's proof in what we're about to announce. Let's go ahead and get a little drum roll here. First ever home squad G5 playoffs. Let's go. G5 playoff.
Go.
We're trying to speak it into existence here. Hope they eventually do a G5 playoff, but we will do our own G5 playoff here. We will have the bracket fully set up and pretty much fully played out next week. So that will be Monday at 12 p.m. We will have our official G5 playoff bracket. And Dalton, I want to get your thoughts. Should we do a simulation once we get the bracket filled out, like a simulation, or
College football?
College football? Yeah, on the game. Or should we play head on head? Just play head to head, play all the games.
Probably so.
How many games would that be? It'd be a lot of games.
11.
Yeah. It's not too much. It'd be a lot though. All right, maybe sim
You don't
first
gotta
couple
watch the
rounds. Do
game.
Final Four.
You don't gotta watch the game.
Yeah, do Final Four. We'll play Final Four. We'll sim all the way up to the Final Four, then Final Four we'll play in college football. We'll see who wins the G5 playoff. Do you really think there should be a G5 playoff in real life? I think there should be. What do you think?
Nah.
No.
No.
Why?
It's pointless.
It's not pointless.
If you win, big deal.
What if you win NIL money?
I mean, that's cool, but it's like winning the NIT.
Huh?
It's like winning the NIT. Nobody cares. I don't think anybody would care.
I don't think
I'd be like, oh, cool, the best group 5 team, sick.
No, no, because it's 65 teams in the college basketball.
68, yeah.
68, okay, worse. There's 68. There's only 12 football teams. There's more than 12 respectable football teams.
Yeah.
Worth watching football teams. There's pretty much there's not more than 68 worth basketball teams watching, in my opinion. So that's where I'm like, all right, some of these, we want to watch some. There's so many bowl games. Like, screw all the little bowl games then. Just have the G5 playoff.
Or have an NIT. Just have an NIT then.
This could be a transfer.
Power 5 teams.
Well, this could be a transfer portal showcase.
So Power 4 teams in there too.
No.
Have NIT.
No. This is for the G5.
All right.
This is for the G5. They should do a G5 playoff. We're not the only ones. We're the first ones to talk about it, I swear, but I just saw an outlet talk about it last night on the show, and that's why I had to make this, because I'm like, no, we have to we have to do an official bracket and really do it, because there's some chatter about people saying there should be a G5
I'd watch
playoff.
the games, but
Oh, hell yeah, I'd watch the game.
But it wouldn't mean nothing at the end of the day.
Yes, it would.
It'd be like cool.
Yes, it would, because
Good game.
It literally means something, because I think if you show out in the G5 playoff and the SEC team calls you and you get a bag, it works out. And I think the winning team gets like a check for NIL. They do that they do that for basketball. They do that little mid-season tournament, the players whatever tournament.
Yeah.
And that team gets like NIL checks. So, but yeah, man, I think that'd be just something worth looking at. Just more meaningful football. You can't tell me that, because I don't think Tulane should be in it. So say if they were smart and didn't put Tulane in there, you can't tell me a Tulane James Madison game. North Texas is in there balling. Memphis in there. I mean,
There'll be some good games for sure.
Hell yeah, it'll be some good games.
I mean, Navy, UConn.
Yes.
I definitely got to put UConn in there.
Oh my God, dude, I'm telling you, the G5 playoff would sell. It would sell all both ways. The players would like it. Everything. Everybody would like it. I think it would just work. I think it would work from a scouting standpoint. Get your guys on some big boards. But G5 playoff, Home Squad Sports, first ever. We'll have our bracket all filled out and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
There on Monday. So Dalton, we got some shakeups. We got some big news. We got recruiting news. Our boy Corey Daly, number 13th quarterback in the nation now. Shout out. Big news.
Shout out.
Crazy. And then we do got a little shakeup with our top 6 as well. Pick 6. Most of the SEC is playing FCS teams, right? And then those are the lopsided matchups for some of them. But we got a shake up. Let's get into it, Dalton. We got a first ever FCS game featuring in our top 6. Our second game here, Delaware State versus South Carolina State. Why is this in here? Oh my gosh, we are idiots. You put an FCS game in here. No. You're going to watch a good game. This is going to be a showdown. This is the MEAC championship. who coaches Delaware State. First-year head coach, first-year coach in general, Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson's got his boys in the conference championship. They're going to be in the playoffs, going to be balling. There's going to be some good football. We look for the 6 best games in the nation every week. I've been looking for the past 3 or 4 weeks at FCS games, and there hasn't been one, and we got one. Anytime where there's hardware on the line, a conference championship on the line, that's a big game. And a first-year head coach, Deshaun Jackson, everyone doubted him. I even said, like, all right, maybe he doesn't deserve a head coach his first go-around. I mean, he hasn't even coached a position coach, hasn't done anything assistant, and he gets in. I mean, Delaware State's been down. They've been really bad, really bad. And I think this is the first time they've had over 3 wins since, like, 2012 or something. Like, it's been a long time. And he's got them boys balling 8-3 right now. So shout out to him. Going to be facing South Carolina State. South Carolina State's only lost to one FCS team, and I think it's the same case for Delaware State. They've only lost like FBS teams except for one. So shout out to them. It's in the top 6, man. It's going to be a heck of a game.
Yeah, then they lost to Sam Houston by 4.
Yeah, and then South Carolina State played South Carolina, and I think one played Baylor, but I think one of something like that. But hey. We'll look for the best games, and that definitely made the list. It was a close one, but with ACC in shambles, we do have one ACC matchup, and I think if it was in better looks, I think a couple ACC teams would be on here. But we got some championship hardware on the line, so shout out. Let's go ahead to the first games, gent. First one, we got Mizzou with Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a playoff team right now. They are, as we stand today. I want to get your thoughts on that. We're going to circle back to the playoff talk in a minute. But what's your thoughts on this game? Only noon game we have. Who wins this and how do they win it?
Man, Missouri, Bo Pribula been out for a while, and I think if he plays, they got a really good chance to win this game. If not, it's going to be really tough.
Yeah.
They don't know about him yet. Status up in the air still. Working through his rehab process right now, it says. So got to see how it goes and see if he gets cleared for the game. If not, I think Missouri's going to struggle on offense. They'll be one-dimensional. You can't do that against this Oklahoma defense, man. They're so good. So against Alabama, you can't run against them. If they know the pass is coming, they're going to intercept some balls, make some big plays. And Missouri, Matt Zollers hasn't been throwing it great on these 2 starts.
Yeah.
So I'm a little worried about that. Matt Hardy, he can go off for sure. 300 yards last week.
What a dog.
Went crazy.
Player of the week last week. Shout out to Matt Hardy. 300 yards on the ground. Does he have another big game? Like, does he? He has to for them to win, right? He has to.
Yeah, but man, this Oklahoma defense is.
Is our Mason Thomas playing?
He played last week. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't play last week.
But it didn't matter. So
no, that's what I'm saying. Is he playing this week?
I don't know. I didn't even look because they won without him, man. Against a really good team, better team than this.
Yeah,
and they're on the road. I think Oklahoma's. They deserve a playoff bid right now.
I don't know if they do.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. I really don't think they do. I think they're good. I just think whoever they would have to play the G5 team, they would have to play the ACC team to win. That's the only teams they could possibly beat.
But they beat Alabama already.
I know, but I think in a playoff setting, when it comes down to it, I don't think they would beat Alabama again. And I know it was a good win. You got to give them credit, but I can't believe they dropped Bama all the way down to 10. That blew my mind. They did Bama dirty because I know, but they can't really run the ball. So I know that's the question. I think DeBoer's leaning on Ty Simpson too much. I think he's pretty much like he's kind of pulling a Dabo. He's saying just go out there and win it for me. He is right now, but I don't know if it's going to happen in the playoffs. So I kind of see they should drop a little bit, but not drop to 10. I mean, not just off that, pretty much just off one game. So I don't know. I think that's going to be a tale to be seen. Who do you got in the game?
I got the Sooners. For sure, man.
Their
defense is too good. I think they win like 24-17. Missouri just doesn't score enough points in this game.
I agree. I think that's how it's going to shake out. I don't think it's going to be a crazy impressive performance by Oklahoma, though.
No, their offense struggles most of the year. I mean, struggled last week, 212 yards, still got the win. So
yeah,
they do enough to get the win most weeks. I mean, outside the Texas game, and that was Matier's first game back. He was clearly hurt still, and
for sure.
Since then, he still ain't playing great, but they're getting wins, and
yeah,
it's an ugly team that If you get the job done, that's all you need to do.
That's true. That's true. Win, baby. Just win. That's all you got to do. But maybe I'm being an Oklahoma hater, even though I was kind of tooting their horn a couple weeks ago. I'm like, all right, they're going to ruin it for some teams. But I do think there's levels to this, and I don't think they're a playoff team. But then we got people are saying Tulane's a playoff team. So, hey, they are a playoff team if Tulane's a playoff team. I will say that. But if we want to put the best 12 teams in, I don't think they should be in there. But that's just my opinion. And what do I know? But let's get into this FCS game, Dalton. First ever FCS game on the top 6. Won't be the last, but it's always got to be a first. MEAC championship. I'm going with Delaware State. I think Deshaun Jackson gets it done. Sac State transfer quarterback. I think he's in pretty much just leaning on him, pretty much just using his experience. He has no experience coaching. He's just all going off his player and his football IQ, which is proven to be high because you don't just walk in and get 8 wins as a first-year head coach, FCS. I don't care who you are. Does South Carolina State have a shot of beating them? I know South Carolina State's always pretty solid, especially with the HBCUs. Or does Deshaun Jackson, bless you, win a conference championship his first year?
Man, I'm cheering for Deshaun.
Come on, Deshaun.
I'm cheering for him. I don't know much about these teams. I ain't gonna lie.
You might, but I want to see if you have a hatred for Deshaun Jackson.
No, I want him to win.
Yeah,
even though I know it's the Eagles.
Because there was a once upon a time where Dalton, as a Giants fan, we were live chatting on Facebook at the time. I said Deshaun Jackson's going to return this punt, and Deshaun Jackson returned that damn punt, and they
the playoffs,
and knocked them out of the playoffs, and ended that punter's career. That was his last kick he ever kicked in the NFL.
Yeah.
So
one job, man.
Yeah, Matt Dodge. So
just kick it out of bounds.
And Deshaun Jackson took it back to the house. So do you think he's going to take the championship back to the house this year?
Yeah, I think so. Sacramento State's dumb, kicking that kid out basically.
Yeah, because they thought they were
weak.
Rashada got benched already. Yeah, he got benched weeks ago, and they just pretty much started running the ball and they started winning. So, but then everyone thought they had Mike Vick and Deshaun Jackson, first year head coach this year, and a lot of people had definitely Mike Vick. First year it was his crapshoot, but I think he's winless I don't think he's beat a D1 opponent. I think he's only beat a D2 opponent this year. Damn. So he said he's already fired his DC. He's already fired multiple coaches.
Oh man.
So, but I like that because he's saying, hey, I don't care who you are. I want to have a certain standard, and that just goes to show with Deshaun Jackson how impressive this season is. Because you could easily be Michael Vick and have a winless season at his level.
That's crazy impressive. First year ever head coach, man.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Good for him. That's a crazy year.
Yeah, it's not like he went and coached at his high school and got a state championship like Teddy Bridgewater or something and then finally got his first college coach. He's never coached. He's never coached. He went on the sidelines for CU for Colorado a couple years ago, 2 years ago, and said, I want to coach now, and went and found a place to coach. And now he's probably going to be in the FCS playoffs, which is actually hard to get into. FCS playoffs are hard. If anyone's been following FCS or following D2, Darren Shiverini's got Northeastern State on the craziest comeback or turnaround in history, and they got left out of the playoffs. But you think it's hard to make the CFP and FBS. It's pretty hard to make FCS as well. But we'll see how it shakes out, and we'll have the score from that game on Monday. We'll see if Deshaun Jackson can bring it home. Next team who we're thinking this is a playoff game, Maeva, Moore, future NFL quarterbacks here. I got my Oregon jacket on here. Can't probably see it in there, but got my Oregon jacket on. Dante Moore is about to possibly light it up. Maeva's about to light it up. Mekhi Lemon, first-round draft pick. Sadiq, possible first round. I think second round, early second round.
Thiedemann's first round.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of multiple first-rounders in this game. Give the people a breakdown of this game, Dalton.
Strength versus strength here. Offenses, USC always got a great one.
Yeah.
Now he was playing good ball. Had a couple weeks where he struggled, but he's back now, it looks like. And great comeback last week, second half against Iowa. Looked like they were down and out. This team got some fight in them, man. Defense pitched a second half shutout. Something you don't see from USC often, even against the Iowa team. Oregon has impressed me this year. You know that. I say it every week.
They have lately for me, though, but I see where you're coming from.
Minnesota game, they blew them out. But you were impressed by the Iowa win?
I've just been impressed about
Wisconsin win. No, neither one of them were good.
All right, I'm sorry. I've just been impressed about they have been pretty physical. Their running game. They had a lot of rushing yards
They can
last game.
run.
They've been running the ball now.
They can run. They can run.
I like to see if the weakness you had week 1 is the same weakness you have now. That's a problem. If you've if you've been bad at the same thing all year, and they haven't. It's only been some games. So I like where they're trending right now, but I don't think they're going to win the Natty.
I mean, 233 rushing yards a game. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, they're one of the best rushing teams in the country. It just doesn't seem like it's a committee approach.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's why it doesn't seem like it. But yeah, they're a good running team, and USC struggles on defense. We know that, but they've been playing a lot better. Defense playing a lot better than Anthony Lucas, Eric Gentry. Shout out. Man, USC. I can't get on board Oregon this year. I think USC's run game. They finally got a good run game. They're gonna be able to keep working off balance, run and pass, and they pulled the upset in Autzen.
Oh man, you got my Ava going and getting the dub.
I can't believe I'm picking them, but I never trust Lincoln Riley, but man, I don't trust this Oregon team either.
People are saying Lincoln Riley may or may not be the next head coach at Texas.
Firing Sark already.
I think they say Sark's leaving.
Oh, NFL.
I think he's going to try to get out. I think Sark's cooked where he's at. He's never going to win an Natty, in my opinion. But I'm not that high. I've never really been that high on Sark. But all right, I like what you're saying there. So USC is putting them. We got number 15 USC, which is crazy. They're not in the playoff right now, but if they win this game, like you said, they're definitely going to be in the playoffs. So that has a question of who they're going to possibly knock out. What's going to happen? And I think that's going to get really interesting. And I have some questions on the CFP for you here in a second, because I'm glad you picked that. That's actually going to shape everything up really nice, because I think it's going to be a close game. My heart wants to take USC. Half of my heart wants to take USC. The other half wants to take Oregon. Dante Moore, man. People aren't praising Dante Moore enough. This guy's really good at football. He's a really good quarterback. He's young, and he's a future franchise quarterback. We see when Michael Penix going out for the season. I think we're going to see him come out. If you'd asked me that same question 7 days ago, I'd say he was staying in. But I don't know why just Dante Moore in a Falcons jersey just makes sense. Next year, am I crazy to think that at all?
I mean, no, I get it. I just
do you come out if you're Dante Moore?
Yeah, probably this year. Might as well.
But okay, so let's go. Let's before we get into our picks.
It's gonna be first rounder.
Because this list with the SEC this week, there wasn't a plethora of games to choose from. I think there's always a couple of games outside the top 6 are good, but we're getting down to the nitty gritty here, pretty cut and dry of why they're good games, and where should we be looking at. So let's get into it, Dalton. Why do you think that?
You what?
Huh?
What do I think? What again? Like, what am I thinking? I don't know.
I kind of forgot to. Yeah. No, you were talking about USC and
why they win.
Yes, why they win and why you have them if they're going to be a playoff team in there. What do you think?
Yeah, they'll probably make the playoff. I mean, if they beat Oregon, they'll knock Oregon out. I think they just swept spot. Yeah. If they got head-to-head win, I mean, Oregon gonna get the short end of the stick probably. The 2-loss team. I mean, if Miami wins out and they end up in the playoff, yeah.
God. You think Oregon's better than Miami?
Yeah.
And do you see why the system's broken?
Yeah, well, they just beat USC. You don't have to worry about it.
I know. It's a big game, man. This is a playoff game. This is it. This is the game of the week. So let's go ahead and talk about the question that just came back to my mind while we were talking about that. I needed something to respark it there. So Dante Moore, what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you have Dante Moore coming out of the draft? QB what?
Oh, watch he come out. Because this year's draft ain't good. You got Mendoza and a whole bunch of question marks.
But he's possibly quarterback 3, depending on what GM's picking.
Oh,
right?
Ty Simpson. Yeah, I mean.
That's what I'm questioning. If you're quarterback 3.
There's 3 quarterbacks going top 10 probably this year, though.
If you were Dante Moore, what team do you think he would go to if he's quarterback 3? Do you think he's quarterback 3? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I mean.
So who do you think it picks? Who do you think is the team that takes the third quarterback?
Let's see.
Saints are probably going to take quarterback.
Browns, Jets.
Jets are taking
Browns, Jets, Saints.
Browns, Jets, Saints, and Falcons. You don't think they'll trade up or anything?
What's in the top 3 probably is. I mean, they gonna trade up with them too.
The Browns.
The Giants, sadly, might trade down though.
So the Browns are going to have possibly Dante Moore, Dylan Gabriel, Shadur next year. Like, that's crazy.
But the Titans and Giants could trade down this year for sure.
Yeah.
Titans will probably trade down.
You think so?
Look at the number 1 pick. They won't use it.
You don't think they'll try to get Jordan Tyson?
No, not one.
I seen
trade down.
I seen a mock draft where Jordan Tyson's won.
Dumbest thing ever.
It was it was only one draft. There's only one. But I did see one this week before I did Draft Professor this week because me and Jim on Draft Professor, we did mocks. We didn't really talk any positions this week. It was just me and him. And
okay.
yeah, some guys they were out. So we just did a mock. And I was looking at mocks and somebody had Jordan Tyson won to the Titans. I don't think it should happen. I think it's a bad pick.
He's not going first, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad you think that's what I think.
That guy's tripping.
But I think, man, if you're Dante Moore, I just think you stay. Just collect another $3 million, $5 million that you're going to get in college from Nike. That Phil Knight's going to write you a check with not even bat an eye, and try to go get you a natty and try to be the number 1 pick next year. I don't see why you don't do that. Tampering is going to happen more and more these next few years, and you're going to have NFL teams saying before the season of college saying we probably want you next year. That's my opinion. But I don't know. I'm very curious to see how that plays out. If Oregon loses, does he for sure leave? I think it kicks him out the door. But if they win, I don't know, man. I've seen people say Dante Moore's coming back, but more and more I think he's going to leave.
I see it too. I mean, I don't know. I see a lot of people saying he's coming back more than they leave him, but I just see him leave him, man. Personally.
I can see him leave too. I would like to see the Falcons trade up for him, and that'd be a good fit. I think that'd be a good fit for him. But who do you got in the game? You said you got USC. Is it going to be by a field goal, by a tutty, by one?
It's going to be real close. Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh man,
not a touchdown, under a touchdown.
Oh no, less
than a touchdown.
Field goal game, man.
I like that too, man. Oregon does not get blown out. It's always close if they lose.
Like 34-31 or something.
34-31. Wonder what the weather's going to be like.
Oregon's defense has been good this year, but I think they're susceptible outside.
Yeah,
corners.
Yeah, I'm curious. And before we get into the second half here, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsor, Knotty Pretzels. A friend of the program. Go ahead and go to knottypretzels.com. Get your Knotty Pretzels. Or you can go to Amazon. Type in Knotty Pretzels. If you got Amazon Prime, get those shipped right to your door. They got a lot of flavors. Honey mustard, buffalo wings, sea salt, ranch. They got cinnamon sugar for the wintertime here. They got Mom's original garlic and herb, which we took on the road with us when we went and covered Miami of Ohio. So go get Knotty Pretzels. Then they have, I think, my favorite. It's officially my favorite, the Knotty Pretzels, the smoky cheddar bacon.
Cheddar bacon and the buffalo wings are the two best, I think.
My favorite are the smoky, smoke right here next to me, smoky cheddar bacon. And then I like the honey mustard the best. Those two, those are my favorite. Dalton likes the ranch, too.
I didn't try the honey mustard.
They're really good. We have to pop those babies open because them things are really good. So go ahead and Knotty's Pretzels because they're official pretzel of beer. And they are the official pretzel of Home Squad Sports. So shout out to Knotty for all the love and the sponsorship because we really appreciate it. And anytime we hit the road to go cover a game and when we're on the road to go to camps this year, we're going to be munching on some Knotties. All right, Dalton. Let's get into the second half. So you got, if I have you correct, you got Oklahoma, Delaware State, USC, right? I got Oklahoma. I got Oklahoma, Delaware State. Come on, Deshaun Jackson. And I'm not wearing this Oregon jacket for nothing. Give me Oregon. Dante Moore and Sadiq are going to go crazy. Mekhi Lemon's going to get a touchdown. I think it could be a shootout. 30s, I like your 30s projection.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. USC always would rather prefer a shootout. It's their brand. Same thing with Oregon. So, love it. Love it. Next game, dog. This was a hard one to pick. This is Kentucky, and this is Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
I was thinking, we were thinking maybe Louisville, but the ACC isn't totally shot right now. The only game in the ACC that matters is Pitt.
That's if you got one loss, though. And the conference still matters a little.
Just off what I've seen off the social medias this week with the Louisville fans, they don't deserve any love. They are the most entitled fans ever. How dare you turn on your coach, Jeff Brom, the local hero, the local boy. There's no faith. There's no loyalty anymore. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. Because you know what? For you all to go at Jeff Brom like you all have for having dumb personal mistakes and a bad quarterback, is crazy. That's crazy to me. Far less have been. I mean, what does Louisville think they are? Who do they think they are?
They think they're better than they are. I mean,
What-
they do. I don't know why. I don't
What
know.
pedestal did Jeff Brom help them fall off of? They were nowhere.
Doesn't make sense. I mean,
Charlie Strong, if we want to take the Petrino, which I count the Petrino days to some good old Louisville boys, Michael Bush and Brian Brom, Jeff Brom's little brother,
Harry Douglas.
those were all local talent. That was all local boys. That was players to me, in my opinion. He beat Wake Forest in the Orange Bowl. Congrats. Yeah.
One play away from the ship, though.
Yeah.
They should have made the ship. Honestly.
I know, and I think
Jumped
that
off
was
sides on that field
he
goal.
he never got close to that ever again. So I think that's a tale for, and he just got pulled off interim head coach this week.
Yeah, I mean,
at Arkansas.
Whatever.
They have never been good. They haven't been relevant since Charlie Strong. Lamar Jackson bought them 20 years of relevancy, and the only reason Lamar Jackson was there was because of the plant or the flag that Charlie Strong planted in Florida. That's just my Louisville rant. I can't believe they've been calling for Jeff Brom to get fired. So that's why I didn't put him on top 6. That game doesn't matter. And I guess what? I hope SMU blows them out. You know what? Rhett Lashley, we met him at the Senior Bowl this last year. I talked to him. I said, man, the way you had your wide receivers blocking downfield last year, I love to see it. And he looked at me like he's like, I appreciate it. You could tell it's something they worked on because it's evident. And I hope they beat the piss out of Louisville.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
But then again, do I hope this Vanderbilt beat the piss out of Kentucky? I don't think it's going to happen. I think Cutter Bowley's going to have Kentucky and have this thing a game.
It's going to be a game, man.
I think he saved Mark Stoops' job.
So I wanted this on the list. I mean, Kentucky's playing great football the past 3 weeks.
They are.
Hate to say it.
Are you just saying that because they beat your team?
They beat Auburn, too. Yeah, I know. 2 teams without coaches.
I know.
And they beat 10-0. And they beat FCS team. But the FCS team was 10-0.
Yeah.
Tennessee Tech. Their defense is playing good, man. 20 points combined in the last 3 games. It's going to get it done against a lot of teams. I mean, it's a much harder offense they're facing this week with Diego playing great.
For sure.
But Kentucky's playing better, man. But like you said, Bowley's putting it all together. Look like he should have been starting all year instead of Calzada's weak self.
They gave him $1 million.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was rooting on Calzada just because, like, the story.
Oh, yeah, you thought it was good. I told you, bro.
But it wasn't like I was, like, breaking down his film and, like, all this dude's great. I'm like, Cam Ward came from Infinite Word. This dude came from Infinite Word. I'm like, they might have another one. And they didn't.
Yeah, no, they're playing a lot better now. I mean, they could ruin Vandy's season here.
Yeah.
I think they got a good shot.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm gonna go Vandy here.
By a lot?
No way.
By 10?
It's gonna be a low scoring,
just a dogfight.
24-21.
Ooh.
Vandy wins it. Kentucky's defense plays great. Bowley plays solid. Just don't get enough in the end in the offense, and Diego pulls it out. Clutch Gene.
Wow. Diego Pavia is somebody. As soon as I take stock in him, and as soon as I do it, he rips my heart out every time. And you know what, Diego Pavia, I've respected you a little bit more these past couple weeks, even though you needed a federal judge.
Yeah, player of the week.
You need a federal judge to be the reason why you're playing football. That's cool. I get it. You wanted to play. But I'm not going to get fooled again by Diego Pavia this week again. And Cutter Bowley.
Going with the cat.
Cutter Bowley is going to get the win for the Kentucky Wildcats. I don't know. Hey, you tell me how. I don't know how he's going to do it.
And then
I don't know how they're going to do it, dog, but they're going to do it. They're going to go to Nashville, and they're going to get a win. Mark Stoops is going to be like, how'd I get here?
And then he beats Louisville, I think, next week after.
It's going to springboard into the Louisville game, and then all hell.
It's going to 7-5, and Stoops is loved again.
Oh, I don't know if I even would like that, but I would like that.
I hate Kentucky, but I still think it'd be pretty cool, honestly. They already beat us, so I don't care. Go ahead and have a fun 7-5 year. Like, if that's fun for them.
I think I just like the Cutter Bowley story.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's a 4-star last year. He's a good recruit.
Yeah, but we're from Kentucky. He's from Kentucky. We know a 4-star from Kentucky is a little jaded there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not a true 4-star.
It's hard to get there. It's hard to even get a 4-star.
Go back to all of our 4-star historic recruits and see how many. Look at their college stats. It's not that good. But but that's where we had the question. And he went to the local school. It's just a classic thing. And to see him actually get better from last year, because last year he's not the same Cutter Bowley as he was this year. I mean, he's really been balling. He's that's what I like. You want to see guys go into the workshop, work on their tools, perfect their craft, and come back looking different next year. And that's why you see so much frustration with Nussmeier, the Klubniks, the Lagways. It's like, bro, you've been out all year. Like, you haven't got better. Then guys like Cutter Bowley, it's like they're obviously putting the work in. Like, it's obvious. And then Kentucky to lose some receivers from last year, thinking like, all right, who are they going to get the ball to? And man, they're having a second back nine, as some people would say, or back half of the season. I think they just get the job done in Nashville on the road. I don't know how they do it, like I said, but I do think they get it done. Low scoring game, yes. Close, yes. I'm going 21-20 victory, Kentucky Wildcats. Only score I can just have like locked that I'm convinced that's going to be the score this week. Am I crazy?
I like that. I mean, I don't think Kentucky wins, man, but they could.
Huh?
I don't think they win, but they might.
I said just to think maybe you like would rethink it.
No.
If real and like just that one split second you would change your mind, but you didn't. Okay, all right. He's a Kentucky hater. He hates the Bluegrass State.
Well,
He's a Nash Vegas guy. No, I don't know. I'm not surprised. I know I'm on an island there. Everyone's going to take a Vandy. A lot of people bet money, but I don't think they're going to cover because I think they're going to lose. All right, Dalton, ripping and running through this top six. It's going to be a crazy week. Let's get into the last couple games. This is one of my favorite games of the year. Not of the year, of the week. Pitt, Georgia Tech, maybe since daylight savings time. It's my favorite game since daylight savings time, besides the USC Oregon, and besides like 3 other games.
And a couple more, but it's fine.
Okay.
Good game.
Georgia Tech, who, if they're in the playoffs, I swear on everything. I'm going to, I don't know. I'm going to do something because I hate Georgia Tech. I don't this year. I can't believe people are like thinking this team's good. Dalton thinks Haynes King is the best player.
He is.
In the nation.
The team's not good. He's freaking good.
Dalton thinks he's the best player in all of the land, which I love a hot take because that is sizzling hot. That is a well done take, my guy.
Plays his position better than everybody else plays their position.
Take it away with this breakdown, Dalton, because you got to take it up for your boy.
I mean, Georgia Tech's defense is god awful. Makes Haynes King's job really hard. I mean, they gave up how many points they gave up to Boston College last week? I mean, 36, 34? 1-9 Boston College. Gave up 48 to NC State. I mean, man, they're making this offense work, but they're doing it. Heinzel, a little luster loss last week, I think.
Come on, man.
I mean, 126 yards.
But it's that Narduzzi screwed them. I cannot blame any single thing. He could have threw 5 picks. I'm blaming it on Narduzzi last week. After that press conference for him saying all that shit, him saying that game didn't matter, I couldn't blame any of the players.
All right, fair enough.
But,
I mean, I like this matchup. Pitt's going to score on them. Heinzel, Reed, Kenny Johnson, Raphael Williams.
Yeah.
They're going to have a good game on offense. They're going to bounce back. I think they're going to score a lot of points. But
let's get it.
Georgia Tech is too. Georgia Tech's going to score a lot of points too. It's going to be a shootout.
Ooh.
Old-fashioned. Great QB matchup. Maybe the best in the week. I mean, college QB matchup. I like this more than Mayva more. Personally.
Really?
It's more fun to watch.
Wow.
There'll be more points on the board and more explosive plays, I think. Because the defenses aren't as good. But
yeah.
That's a part of it.
But
I think it's going to be a great game. I mean, Pitt, first game under 30 points since Heinzel's been starting last week. But Notre Dame, you know how I feel about Notre Dame. Second best team in the country.
Really? Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
No, that's like, you really still think that. That's
Absolutely.
what I mean.
And even more this week. I mean, they played great against Pitt.
Okay. I think they're hated. I think they're definitely hated on, but okay, I feel you. I roll with it. I love it.
Notre Dame's hated on?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Just because they lost 2 games early. The first 2 games of the year, though. One of them was off a drop snap. And the other one was the freshman quarterback's first game against Carson Beck, a guy who's we don't love, but he's experienced.
Yeah. And and no pressure on a game 1 for that guy.
Yeah, no
Carson Beck's only bad when there's pressure. No pressure.
There was no pressure game 1 of the year against Notre Dame.
A huge amount of pressure on a weak first game guy.
Yeah, so I think Notre Dame's improved more than any team throughout the year, and then you got the best weapon maybe not the best, top 5 weapon in offense in the country, Jeremiah Love. Finally, started giving the ball more.
Heisman finalist.
He's just
you got to put him as a Heisman finalist.
Makes a crazy play every week, man. That you're like, Dang, I ain't seen that run before.
Yeah.
Like, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So
He
I
does some shit you haven't seen in a long time.
But this game, like I said, high scored. Come down to the last drive, and I think Georgia Tech, Haynes King is able to run the clock out. Long, like 6-minute drive. You know what he does. Picks up some 3rd and 3s with his legs. Just takes some licks. You know how he is, always looking hurt because he takes more hits than anybody probably.
He does. You always think he's like hurt every game.
Yeah,
like he is limping. You're like, oh, he's about to come out.
He probably is hurt, right? That's what I'm saying. He plays through
He's tough.
And I think he does that, drains the clock, and Georgia Tech gets another game-winning field goal, their 3rd of the year.
Oh, wow.
They needed one against Clemson. Needed one last week against BC.
Okay.
I think they get another one. Georgia Tech wins 34-31.
34-31. Georgia Tech, the best player in the nation, according to Dalton. Haynes King leads the Jackets over Pitt. They're in Atlanta this game. They're home. Pitt's on the road, man, after the debacle of last week, after Narduzzi screwed the pooch and threw his team out totally under the bus. I'm hoping they don't take that same bus to Atlanta.
No, definitely not.
Because, man, I really want this to be my second upset pick of the week. It's only a 2.5-point spread. So Vegas knows this is going to be a close game. Vegas knows Pitt's going to come out hot. They're going to come out ready to roll. They're going to come out ready to ball. Do they have enough juice, man? With a 6-minute drive, I think, I look at the O-line, and I think the O-line has to really play good for Georgia Tech to win this game. And I don't know if they're going to. I think this is one of those games where you don't even blame it on Haynes King. You're like, he didn't have any time. I think it's one of those games. But I do think that one of those games could happen and they could still win. Man, this is a really hard one. I want to.
Great game.
I know. This is, the more you look at it, you're like, damn, this is a good game. This is a good game.
I know.
I think Pitt could win this. Pitt could win it. Because.
Yeah, they could for sure. They got good. I mean, Heinzel's been great.
Because Narduzzi was like, this is an ACC game, so they've been waiting for this game.
All in for this game.
Pitt's waiting for this game.
Yeah.
Yes, this is their game. This is their Super Bowl.
Georgia Tech looked ahead last week too, I think. Though that's why they almost lost to Boston College. I think both teams were preparing for this.
Both teams were waiting for this game.
Yeah.
They're both teams want this game bad. Which I don't hate it. I love it. Give me some more. All right, I'm gonna go with it though. I'm gonna stick my head out there. You know what? Maybe I get scathed, but maybe I look like a genius next week. Give me Pitt Panthers. Barely. I like it just being a very close game. Is this going to get in the 30s for me? I don't know. I could see it being a struggle of a game, but I could also see this game being a 42-40 game. Man, I don't know. I don't know about a score, but I'm just going to go ahead and say Pitt. What was your score?
34-31.
34-31. I like give me 35-30 Pitt. Give me 35-30 Pitt. And I think we're going to come back here Monday, and we're going to be talking about how we've had a few upsets. But that's why we pick them, and that's why we're going to find out. Dalton, I think, is going to maybe look like a genius as well. I think Pavia could definitely have a big game, and Haynes King could have a game that's really not. It means something, but it doesn't. Like, this is a big game, but it's not. But it is. It's a really big game for Pitt. We could be coming back here saying Haynes King threw for 300, ran for 100, and him still not be getting any love. Well, that brings us to our last game, Dalton. Presented by Knotty Pretzels. Probably going to knock into some Knotty Pretzels after this because I'm going to have to save some, though, because I'm going to need some for this last game. 8 o'clock kick. BYU, Kalani Sitake, who is getting talked about as being a candidate for the Penn State job. Yes. Kalani Sitake supposedly is getting some looks for a Penn State job, which I think actually could be a good fit, even though he's as BYU as it gets. A lot of guys are going to have to see if they're going to leave their alma mater.
Yeah.
Jeff Brom should leave his alma mater. I think Kalani Sitake should leave his alma mater. I think Kenny Dillingham should leave his alma mater. 3 guys, I think they're, your heart's in the game, which I respect. But then you look around, it's like, am I being an idiot? We wonder why these kids don't have their heart in it anymore. It's all just business. And then you got 3 guys who are at their alma mater and aren't bad. Why aren't we praising that? So that's the duality and the double-edged sword I'm living with right now. And it's what's going in my head. Welcome to my life. So Kalani Sitake, does he get the job done against Cincinnati this week? Does Brennan Sorsby, underrated guy, quarterback, he's actually a pretty big dude. He's like 235 pounds.
Yeah.
What do you think about this game?
Man. I was on Sorsby early. I'll say that for most people. I said he was a dog.
He was off. He's off early.
And he's good still. Oh, he played bad 2 weeks, though. Last 2 weeks, man. He struggled.
Hey, let's talk about it.
He struggled last 2 weeks against Utah and Arizona, man. Not his normal self. I think he bounces back in a big way. BYU's been really solid, consistent. Huge game last week against TCU. Blew them out.
It was a really big game.
But this is a different matchup. This is a matchup that a team that can hang with them physically. I think Cincinnati can.
Corleone.
Dante, yeah. Jake Galladay, linebacker. Matthew McDoom. Really good defense. Offense is good, too. Tawee Walker and Cyrus Allen. Joe Royer. You got guys everywhere.
They do have some guys, man.
BYU does, too, though. Bear Brockmeyer's.
Your guy, Bear Brockmeyer, what's he going to do?
He's gonna.
He's your guy. He's your number one freshman quarterback in the nation.
Yeah, he is. I mean, not on one team. He's been running the ball great,
running and gunning,
throwing it better every week now. I mean, BYU's defense good, 18-point game. I'm going Cincinnati though, and I don't know why. I don't feel like I'm gonna regret this pick for sure. I mean,
that's how I kind of feel about Pitt, but then just the little daredevil in me just says, pick it. Just do it.
28-27, 1-point win.
Oh,
for
man.
For the Cats. Sorsby bounces back and plays like he was earlier in the year. No turnovers. Gets a lot of first downs on the ground. Smart with the ball, efficient. Hit some deep shots and able to get enough points to win.
Satterfield.
They need to bounce back. Lost 2 straight.
What do you think the nation thinks about Satterfield? What's his
I don't even know.
What's his
Nobody talks about him.
What's his brand? What is his label that people think? What is he? He's weird to me.
Yeah, he's a nerd.
He's weird.
I don't like him, but I think
how does he get in the win?
Pull the upset.
Some of the wins he's gotten with the Cincinnati Bearcat team this year has just been insane.
Yeah.
This might add to the list, man, because I think I'm right on the board with you. I think I don't know how this is the second game where I really don't know how they're going to get it done because Bear Brockmeyer could just run all over this team. And I think that's where we could see. But the physicality that Cincinnati has, it's not easy to do. And that's why I'm going to take Cincinnati. I don't think it's because of their offense this week. I think it's because of their defense. So give me Cincinnati in a very close game. Is it high scoring or is it just a straight dogfight? I think Cincinnati reminds me of Louisville in a sense of a home field advantage. I think pretty much any team can walk in there and get a dub. But why does it just feel weird that BYU is not playing at 10:30, 11 at night?
Yeah,
it's 8 o'clock. It's just not right if BYU is not playing at 11. If I'm not falling asleep.
For real.
If I'm not falling asleep watching BYU, it's not a Saturday night.
Yeah.
I
agree.
I feel like that's it.
Fell asleep a lot of their games.
Yeah. And then feel bad. I mean, I would rather have it that though, because the West Coast. You imagine the 9 a.m. kickoff. Fuck that.
Screw that. I'd be pissed, dude. Yeah,
I'd be pissed.
I'm glad I don't live in Cali.
You know how pissed off I'd be if I have to get Steve Kim, who's we don't really mention it, but I watched a lot of the Coach JB show, the guy from Netflix, Last Chance U, crazy dude, one of the funniest in the game, hilarious. Well, him and Steve Kim, reporter who I really like, they always meet up and watch games. He goes, "I'm heading to your house. I'm getting up at 5 a.m." I'm like, "Oh my god,
that's crazy,
bro." He has to drive like an hour to JV's and then get ready for a 9 a.m. kickoff. So people on the West Coast, are they the hardest football fans? Are they the biggest football fans in the nation?
I don't know.
We got the SEC. They say in the SEC, we're in Kentucky, so we're technically in SEC land, but not really. It's just different down here. That's what they say, right? Is it just different because they get up at 9 a.m.? I mean, that's dedication, Dalton.
I mean, I don't know how many people do it.
A lot.
That sucks. The night games are over at 8 though. That's weak.
Millions. There's 6 million. There's 6 million people just in LA County alone.
Oh yeah.
There's millions of people that are up at 9 a.m. just cracking a cold one, watching their team. That's wild to me. We do it like twice a year for a London game or something, and it's like it's fun then. But when it's every week at 9 a.m.,
I'm good on it.
It's crazy. So yeah, it's weird not to see BYU play late. So
NFL starts at 10 too. I mean,
yeah, that's got to be weird. If you're on the West Coast, if anybody's watching right now on the West Coast, if you're an early riser, Like in the comments, see how put what time you got your alarm set on Saturday mornings. So, all right, Dalton, we both got Cincinnati here. I really do want to take BYU, but man, does BYU get it done? No, they don't. Give me Cincy. All right, let's review the picks here. The only ones we have different are
Oregon and Vandy.
Oregon and Vandy.
Oh, you took Pitt too?
I did take Pitt.
Oh, 3 of them. Okay.
You took USC.
Yeah, I took USC. You took Oregon.
USC's defense is going to get it done.
I took Vandy.
Do they win because of their defense? They just score way too much for Oregon.
I think it's a shootout, 34-31. I think that's what I said. Maeva. Makai Lemon.
I love Maeva.
Lemon goes off this game. 10 catches. 10 catches.
Dalton's on record saying Miller Moss is better than Maeva.
Yeah, if I was wrong, I mean, it's okay.
No, I just I love. It's wild. No, but I'm only bringing that up to say this: we praise Dante Moore, we praise Maeva, rightfully so. But you imagine if you take Makai Lemon off USC, you take Sadiq off of Oregon, how screwed they'd be.
We already seen Oregon without Sadiq.
I know.
And Moore, and it was ugly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as good as these quarterbacks are, they need their guys. And they need their elite guys.
Yeah.
So it goes to show you how good Sadiq is and Makai Lemon. I mean, these guys are dogs. Watch that game wherever you're at. If this is a noon game for you, if you're on the West Coast, shout out. Watch the game.
Indiana struggled too without Surratt.
Yeah, Elijah Surratt. He's a dog.
They struggled the last.
Who does he remind you of?
Tall, slow. He's a little slow. Physical though. Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. I love it.
Not as good, but
I can't wait to see Nick Harbor in the NFL.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
He'll be okay.
I mean, DK
Metcalf.
Metcalf.
A couple crazy touchdowns a year. A couple. I'd be like, whoa.
Crazy take. Nick Harbor is going to be better than DK Metcalf in the NFL.
I don't think so. He can't catch.
We know DK Metcalf for one thing. That was a chase down tackle.
Hands are hard to teach, though. Hands you can't teach. You either have hands or you don't.
We know DK Metcalf because he did a chase down tackle. That's it. That's all we know him for.
Great tackle.
And I love DK.
He's all right. Yeah,
I do like him.
He's a good receiver, but not great. Yeah.
And I don't like Aaron Rodgers, so I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt right now. He needs a new quarterback, and maybe
He's never played the good one.
I think both are good, but I do think Nick Harbor.
He never played the good quarterback. Russ Wilson was washed when he played with them. So.
Yeah, I know.
DK's never had a good quarterback.
He played with Locke too, right? A little bit. Your guy,
Gino.
Oh, washed.
All right.
He had that one comeback year with Seattle. Two, kind of like one and a half.
People hanging on to him like he's still good. I love Gino too.
They got him a deal. Raiders just paid that man.
I know. I love Gino. A terrible deal. And I'm a huge Gino fan.
And now they got to face Shadur.
Yeah, they're going to win that game.
Shadur's
Raiders gonna win.
Raiders are gonna win.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry.
I was gonna wear my Shadur jersey.
Shadur looked so bad first game. I know. No, he wasn't expected.
He
to
wasn't.
Play.
Yeah.
I know. No first team reps, but 4 for 16 is 4 for 16.
That's pretty bad. That's something we need to work on.
That's worse than Tebow numbers.
That's
he got dropped
right there with him.
Nowhere.
That reminds me of Tebow right there. No,
at least Tebow was chucking people though.
But reps are so important, man.
Yeah, no, we'll see how he does.
For you to get thrown in there,
see how he does.
But with that same thing, I'm not going to take up for him and say he should have been up off the bench shaking Lamar's hand after the game. People are saying, well, he didn't start it. I get, but I don't care. You finish the game. You go and do that, especially with it being Lamar. I mean, Lamar's a cool dude, and I think they've at least had to have meet.
You went and talked to Lester after I seen it.
You know why they really should do it? You know why he should have done it off principle, off strength, off why? Because if anybody remembers, when Lamar Jackson got drafted, he said, "Oh, they're going to get a Super Bowl out of me. I promise." Guess who was interviewing him? That was Deion Sanders before he went and got coached. So I know they know each other in some capacity. So come on, Shadur. I'm rooting for him. I really am. But this is it.
I hope he has a good week.
Fair or not fair, you are a 5th-round pick, and this performance,
you get 1 week.
This Sunday could make or break him. This could be the very last time he puts on a jersey. This could be the first of many, many, many long, illustrious career. So I will be tuning in that game. I really only watch my Packers these days. I'm with the NFL, how bad it is.
You can't ask for a better matchup first game.
Yes, he can't ask for a better. It's all
Raiders
set.
Defense.
It's set for him to have a good game. Let's see him set the protection at the line. He was having issues with that, and I want to see him win. I do want to see him succeed. So maybe I think he's going to get a bag of Knotty Pretzels before the game and get zoned in, get locked in, and get ready to get loose.
Myles Garrett sack record watch too.
What is it?
He's already got 15.
How far is that? What 20?
Yeah, it's 9 in 3 games though.
Jesus,
past 3 games. He had 5 against the Pats, from 4 against Lamar. 4 against Lamar, not even like a.
And then your boy Strahan's got it right.
22.5.
22.5.
Yeah, like somebody does TJ Watt tie it, or is like
No.
about lost by like a half?
Maybe.
Really close.
Yeah.
But he ain't better than Strahan. Strahan did it when the game was different too.
Yes.
Ran the ball more.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you
That's
weren't
crazy.
Yeah,
And
you
people
weren't throwing
don't
the ball like this.
People don't talk about
That's
that.
the biggest thing difference. People don't understand. Like, yeah, Myles Garrett breaks it. Great year still.
Yes.
Still deserves the record.
And more games.
One more game and way more passing plays. Just way more dropbacks, way more opportunities to get sacks. That's so
it's easy math.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. But man, 9 sacks in 3 games is insane either way. It's 10-4. It's crazy.
Yeah,
he's so good.
We'll see if this is
on the Browns, bro. Like, I don't even like Myles Garrett.
Yeah, but he signed the deal. He just signed that extension.
He's stupid. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's dumb.
He did it to himself. I get it. I don't feel bad for him. But
yeah,
it just sucks that he's there. Like, he's on a good team.
Well, our former teammate, Taywan Taylor, former Cleveland Brown, his locker was next to Myles Garrett, believe it or not. And I remember him saying, just with it being such a business, like you can't blame Myles Garrett because he knows it's a business. There's guys have been in the locker room one day that he likes with, like our guy Taywan, and the next day they're not there no more. Like, that's business. So he had to do the business side of it, put that first, which I do respect. But we'll see if they can get the dub, man. We'll see if Shadur can get it done. And tune back here on Monday at 12 p.m. for the first ever G5 playoff presented by us here at Home Squad Sports. It's gonna be a movie. I can't wait because I really hope this happens eventually. The G5 deserves it. There's too much good football out there. Too many future NFL players that are playing G5 football right now and that deserve to have some postseason play that isn't the GoDaddy.com Bowl and where everybody's sitting out. So I think there's an incentive to play. It's like either no football or the G5 playoff. I think everybody would go hard. And we're going to have a simulation and see who would win our G5 playoff bracket, which I'm excited to see. So, Dalton, before we get out of here, is there anything else we need to add? I mean, shout out to our boy Corey Daly. Once again, let's give another round of applause for our guy Corey Daly. Shout out to Corey Daly, named a 4-star officially today. We're going to end the show out with his highlights, and he's officially named the 13th best quarterback in the nation. Something ago, right, Dalton?
For sure, dude. Better late than never, though.
Yeah. I mean, you never know what's going to happen.
He might go somewhere else.
You know, exactly.
Break out.
Yeah.
You're up to 13th best. I mean, you want to play. We'll see, though.
I know. We might have a situation where another team might make him an offer he can't refuse.
I would not doubt it.
Because right now he's going to Pitt, but they've had some obvious changes happen with their quarterback situation. Looks like they have possibly their guy for the future, but we don't know. That's college football these days. It's changing all the time. Dalton, before we head out though, is there anything we want to add on? Is there anything that we're going to be talking about Sunday that's a big talking point or anything that's going to shock the college football world?
Man, I don't think there's any huge upsets this week. Not even, all the teams that are pretty good and have a chance to upset, they're like playing FCS teams or somebody really weak.
Right.
I mean,
maybe
Florida could upset Tennessee, but that still ain't that big of an upset. It's only 4.5. It's at the Swamp.
I will say
we played Georgia and Ole Miss really close. We could get one.
I hope y'all do win that game.
Could get one.
I do like Aguilar.
I hate Tennessee. Yeah,
Aguilar's grown on me. He's grown on me.
He grown on me earlier in the year, and now he's back.
I like Brazel too. I like Brazel. You like Brazel?
Yes, he's good.
He's good.
He's a dog. 6'5", good, tall, lengthy, fast. Yeah, he's good. I'm gonna make a prediction for the Group of 5 playoff.
Okay.
East Carolina or UConn.
Ooh.
One of them are gonna be in the ship.
One of them are going to be in the ship.
Those are my 2 favorite Group of 5s this year.
East Carolina and UConn, and then that's kind of surprising, Dalton, because you've been a known advocate for North Texas and Drew Mestemaker. Where do you think North Texas is going to finish it at?
That's true. I think their defense, they match up. I mean, if they're like South Florida, you've seen they give up 63 points. So their defense will have a really bad game eventually.
Okay. I don't hate it, man. I don't hate it at all. All right. Man, it's about does it here. We are going to lead off or finish off with Corey Daly highlights. Like we said, got those pulled up ready for our boy. He's got a cannon, people. If you have any time, just go to our Twitter. He's on our Twitter page. His highlights are right there. His senior season highlights are right there on the page. He posted those today. And shout out to Corey Daly. we're going to be talking about them. I'm telling you, we're going to be talking about them on Saturdays. Might as well get to know them now. That's what we try to do here at Home Squad Sports. And we will see you all on Monday at 12 p.m.
Yep.
Peace.
See y'all then.
You have a good one. Here with Josh Connolly, wrapping up day 2 of practice. How'd you think it went, man?
I think it was an okay day. Definitely, I feel like it was a lot better than the team. One of the ones that was a little bit ups and downs, you know what I mean? But as long as you just keep going and keep fighting, you know, just playing ball at the end of the day.
And they seen you, got you some reps at tackle and guard. You know, it looks like you're pretty comfortable at both. What's the biggest thing you're wanting to really prove this week to the scouts?
Really, I'm versatile, and I can do whatever's asked.
All right, and then before we get you out here, man, is anybody you kind of want to give a shout-out back home that's kind of been with you throughout the whole way?
Shout out my parents, man. Shout out my siblings. You know, they always believed in me and gave me a lot of hope, and that's what I do it for.
All right, man. Well, excited to see you wrap up here day 2, and we'll see you at media day later on. And you have a good one, man. I appreciate it.
Sure, man.
Thanks. Biggest memory here that you've made so far?
This has been a great opportunity and a great week for me to be able to showcase what I can do at a higher level to a certain extent, and be able to play with guys who are first-round picks and high draft picks, SEC guys, Power 4 guys, and just for me to be able to play alongside them and showcase what I can do. So, my mantra of the week has been just to win the week. And I win the week by winning the day, win the day by winning the rack of plays, win the rack of plays by winning each and every play. So I'm just taking it one play at a time, executing in the huddle, saying the play correctly, and executing on the field, whatever the play call may be.
Yeah, it's one thing I've noticed. You're real vocal. It seems like, this isn't your first go-around, even though it's everyone's first go-around, the Senior Bowl. Now, anybody you want to give a shout-out back home that's kind of been there through the whole way, you just want to give a shout-out to?
Shout out my coaches, Coach Tim Cramsey, Coach Kevin Johns, my dad, Coach Ryan Silverfield.
All right, man, before we get you out of here, what's the last thing or the biggest thing you kind of want to prove to scouts and just prove in your game this week?
I want to put my arm strength on display a little bit more, so I might try and do that a little bit more tomorrow, just because that's one of the flaws in my game that I didn't put on tape a lot.
Home Squad Sports here with Josh Connolly.